Welcome back to more Leafs player profiles, point projection. It's time for the Rasmus Sandin edition. So Rasmus Sandin, I see him in the Leafs lineup next year. I think he's too good for the AHL, and I think he's just ready. At 20 years of age, he's not the biggest guy, 5'11", 185, 100 to 190 pounds. They've got him up till the end of the 2021-22 season before his entry-level contract's done, his ELC. Trying to draft him in 2018, round 1, 29th overall. Great pick, of course. Sioux, I think he played for this Sioux Greyhounds because, it is Kyle Dubas, but what a pick. He has flourished, and he's becoming a very good player, and I think it's his time. I think it's his time, and he's ready. So let's get into his stats so far in his young career and do a brief prediction if he was to play for the Leafs and where I see him in a Leafs lineup. So stats-wise, anyway, for Sandin, I guess, I don't know, go back to 2014, 2015, why not? So he's with Modo Hockey Club under 16s, where he puts up 16 points in 11 games. He gets some trials with the under 18 team, the junior 18, 4 points in 6 games. He does really well. 15, 16, he plays with the 18s as well, 22 points in 20 games. Again, dominant. Plays in the under 16 for Team Sweden, has 1 goal in 6 games. 2016-2017, 18s again, 7 points in 7 games. And then he puts up, for the under-20s, 18 points in 36 games, including an assist in 2 playoff games. Plays for Sweden in the under-17s. He was the captain in the World Hockey Championship. 2 assists in those 6 games. And then he finally plays, he makes a professional debut. He plays in the Swedish Hockey League in 2017-2018. Plays 5 games, gets 1 assist. He also gets loaned out then to the OHL, and of course he's with the Sioux Greyhounds. Kyle Dubas loves him, obviously, comes from it. And he puts up 45 points in 51 games, 12 goals, 33 assists, 45 points. Then puts up 13 points in 24 playoff games. Phenomenal. 2018-2019 makes a jump to professional hockey, official jump, let's say. In 44 games for the Toronto Marlies of the AHL. Puts up 28 points, 6 goals, 22 assists. Then he puts up 10 assists in 13 playoff games. He also plays for Sweden in the World Junior Championship, so that's the under-20s. Puts up 4 points in 5 games, 2 goals, 2 assists. 2019-2020, I think this was his injury. Was he injured this past season? I think he might have been injured at times. Don't quote me on it though. 15 points in 21 AHL games. This is why I said he's too good for the AHL now. 2 goals, 13 assists. Then he goes to the World Junior Championship. 10 points in 7 games. 3 goals, 7 assists, 10 points. Again, too good. He's like a man among boys now. And he puts up 8 points in 28 NHL games with the Toronto Maple Leafs. He's ready. Sandin's ready. You've seen it here. Do I see him playing top 4 defensive minutes? No. Do I see him playing bottom pairing? Yes. Limited time, but again, getting opportunity in different situations? Yes. Will he be in and out of the lineup? Quite possibly. The Leafs have depth on defense somehow. Martin Marincin is no longer the 7th defenseman. He's like the 9th or 10th, right? You got Riley, Brody, you have Muzzin, you have Hall, you have Lettman, you have Sandin, you have Dermott, you have Bogosian, Liljegren if you want, Marincin. You have options now. So he will get a chance to play, and he will play very well in those opportunities. And his development gives the Leafs potential options to move either a Dermott or a Hall or someone else, depending on how Lettman does. Again, it just impacts everything. So I think Sandin playing in the NHL and taking that next step only benefits the Leafs. Let's get into my predictions for the 2020-2021 season for Sandin. So for Sandin, like other defensemen, I'm being cautious here. I'm going to put it for an 82-game season. I think Sandin's going to do really well. I think he will do really well. So he had, what did he have? 8 points in 28 games. 15 and 21 AHL games last year. This year, I think he's going to do really well. He'll play the third pairing with opportunity to get into the lineup in other aspects. So, like in the 28 games, he only had 1 goal. Even in the 21 AHL games, he only had 2. So I don't expect big goals from him. So I'm going to give him 5 goals. I'm going to give him 5. For assists-wise, he had 7 in 28 games, 13 in 21. Again, I'm going to be a little bit cautious here. I'm going to give him 21 assists. First full season in the NHL, 5 goals, 21 assists for 26 points, which is respectable, which is really good, especially for the time he'll be actually on the ice. And because the power plays are basically set for the Leafs. Who knows? He could end up being quarterback in the second power play unit. You never know. Like he quarterbacked it in Sweden for the World Juniors for Sweden and dominated. But just to be on the safe side, if it's an 82 game season, 5 goals, 21 assists, 26 points for Rasmus Sandin. I'm going to go with he's on the bottom pair for the defense. But again, he can move up and down the lineup if needed in certain situations, if there's injuries, etc. Or he just outplays players. Again, who knows? He plays really well. They move Hull. Anyway, that's it for me. There's my prediction on Rasmus Sandin. Let me know your thoughts on Sandin, where you see him in the Leafs lineup. How are you liking his development so far? Please comment down below. Like this video. Feel free to subscribe and browse my other videos. See you next time.